Claude Fable 5 just came back online globally. If your team paused work on it, today is the day to pay attention. Let us walk through what happened, what else launched yesterday, and what engineers on X are already doing about it, starting with the biggest story. According to official posts from Anthropic AI and Claude AI on July 1st, 2026, Claude Fable 5 has returned to global availability. The return followed US government talks and the introduction of new safeguards. Both the Anthropic AI account and the Claude AI account posted about this on July 1st, with the Claude AI post drawing over 69,000 likes and more than 9,000 reposts. That level of engagement tells you how closely the builder community was watching. So what does this actually mean for engineers? When a frontier model is pulled from deployment and then restored under new conditions, it almost always means that the terms of access have changed in some way, whether that is usage policy, compliance requirements, or deployment restrictions tied to government agreements. The practical implication is straightforward. If you were building on Fable 5 before it went offline, you should not simply flip the switch back on. Review any updated usage policies and check whether your use case still falls within the new terms. That is not a reason to avoid the model. It is just good engineering practice when the rules of the road have been renegotiated. For teams in the EU, the global restoration is a positive signal, but regional API availability should always be confirmed directly with Anthropic before you build a dependency on it. Sovereign AI infrastructure exists precisely because access to US origin models can change on short notice, as this situation demonstrated. Now, moving to the second story, also on July 1st, XAI launched the Grok Voice Agent Builder. According to the official XAI post, which included a demo video, this is a no-code platform for building human-like voice agents. The post received over 6,000 likes and 6.4 million views. Let us be precise about what no-code means in this context. A no-code voice agent platform abstracts away the layers that are genuinely painful to build from scratch: telephony integration, speech-to-text, turn-taking logic, and the orchestration that connects all of that to an underlying language model. For a team that wants to prototype a voice interface quickly, that abstraction is valuable. The trade-off, as with any no-code tool, is that you give up fine-grained control over things like latency tuning and model selection. For a proof of concept or an internal tool, the trade-off is often worth it. For a production system with strict latency or compliance requirements, you will want to evaluate carefully before committing. What is notable here is that XAI is positioning Grok in the agentic and voice space, not just as a chat model. That is a meaningful product direction to track if you are thinking about where the major labs are investing. The third story is more immediately practical. On the same day that Fable 5 returned, engineers on X were already sharing configurations and prompting guides. The account Zodchi posted an engineer breakdown with specific configs for Fable 5, and Miles Deutscher shared a prompting guide thread focused on optimal usage and avoiding overpaying. The Zodchi post accumulated over 3,500 bookmarks, and the Miles Deutscher thread drew over 6,000 bookmarks, which is a strong signal that people found these practically useful, not just interesting. The core insight behind both guides is one that applies to any capable frontier model. A significant share of inference cost comes not from the model itself being expensive, but from how you're calling it. Poorly scoped prompts, redundant context passed on every request, and misconfigured sampling parameters all add up. Getting these right from the start of a deployment is much easier than retrofitting cost controls later. With Fable 5 back in production, these community resources are immediately actionable to bring it together. Claude Fable 5 is back globally, but the conditions of access have changed, and that warrants a careful review before you redeploy. XAI has launched a no-code voice agent builder that lowers the barrier to prototyping voice interfaces, with the usual trade-offs that come with abstraction. And the engineering community on X has already produced practical prompting and cost configs for Fable 5 that are worth reading before you write your first production prompt. 3 distinct developments, all from July 1st, all relevant to what you are building. We will be back tomorrow with the next set. If this format works for you, subscribe so you do not miss it.